This one goes back a few years ago to when I was 30 years old. I was at my condo in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My condo, which I still own, is on the second floor of a decently nice building that I won't name for privacy reasons. Whenever I go down there, it's in the colder months up north, and I'm a complete beach bum when I go down there. Luckily for me, I work remotely from my job through my laptop and phone, so I've been able to retreat down there whenever I'd like. Fort Lauderdale is, for the most part, a pretty clean and safe city, and the specific location my building is in is no exception. That is, usually it was the middle of January. It was late at night past 10. I was out on my balcony with my feet over the railing on my laptop, when all of a sudden I heard from down below in the ground, someone yelling something. They were yelling yo, and hey you. At first I didn't move, taking the assumption that whoever it was talking to someone else. They couldn't possibly be calling up to me. But they followed with hey, you up there? And my heart skipped a beat because now I knew they were talking to me. My main question was why. I set my laptop down on the chair and looked over the railing down to the ground below. There was a guy in front of a car in the parking lot looking up at me, and he said, "Yeah, you." I asked, "What's up?" He told me to come down there so he could show me something cool. I took a better look at this guy, some guy with a backwards hat and tank top on. I assumed he was just some punky kid messing with me, so I ignored him and sat back down. When I did that, I heard him laughing as he said, "I'm going to come up there and skin you alive, you prick." I stood up again and looked at him. He had this unsettling and sinister smile on his face. I realized he looked older than I initially thought. He wasn't some kid. I literally opened my mouth to shout something back at him, but for some reason I didn't bother. I grabbed my laptop and went inside and shut the sliding door. I expected him to yell up a couple things afterwards, but I didn't hear him do so. As uncomfortable as that made me, I felt much safer being inside. I chalked it up to just the occasional coked-up Florida lunatic on the streets. But things became next level when the silence of the room was broken by pounding on my condo door, accompanied with a voice yelling obscenities and threats at me. It was the guy again. The bangs was so loud I was genuinely concerned he was going to break the door down. All I could do was yell, "I'm calling the police." I didn't faze him. His bangs turned to these carving and stabbing noises. It probably all lasted for about a minute or two, but felt like a century until he gave one more loud, angry bang. Screamed one more obscenity at me, then left. I knew because I checked through the people. I called the police after the ordeal just to show them and report it to them on the other side of the door. There were several stab marks at it, confirming I did hear him stabbing at it and confirming this man had a knife. I pray nobody was harmed that night. I doubt he knew me. I think he was just a really drugged out crazy person looking to hurt someone.